realizing realizing that the last stream ended on this song. This one's starting on it. That's what it is. That's how it goes. I'm kind of tired. Feel a little bit weird. And I think it's because actually I have a kind of a normal day, but you know what I think it is? Bought some seltzer, and rather than no real sugar or just like natural flavorings or stevia even, it had aspartame in it, which I don't usually drink. I don't usually have drinks that have aspartame as the sweetener. And that could be it. That could be what's giving me like a little kind of headache vibes going on right now. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I simply won't drink anymore. I forgot I really got because like they have all store brand seltzer. There's multiple different store brands of seltzer. They're styled slightly differently and they have different flavors. Now, the more strongly fruit flavored ones or the ones with the more different varieties of fruit flavors, I guess typically have sweeteners of some kind. The other ones are more like 1 or 2 fruit flavors, very, your basic like lemon, lime, raspberry lime, kind of fancy. I have a vanilla one, kind of fancy. This one has like mixed berry and all kinds of other fruits that I think you could do a subtle, not too sweet version of a seltzer with them, but of course they're better in a sweetened seltzer, and also probably be really good for something like sangria, which I don't have the means to make one right now. I don't have wine or fresh fruit that I could cut up, or time to cut up fresh fruit and make a sangria. This probably would be like a really good seltzer to go in a sangria. Maybe even actually like a white sangria as opposed to a red. Anyway, it's giving me a headache, but I am hydrated, so it could be worse. Be more unfortunate. In any case, yes, my plan was to start Valhalla today, but even though I don't necessarily really want to play Disco Elysium because I know it's a very long game and it will prevent me from doing any other story games for really the foreseeable future, I do kind of want to check it out and just kind of get a feel for what the game is like so that I'm not just holding off blindly and then after everything else coming back to it and not really liking the game at all. So we're gonna do a fake demo. Fake demo feels, fake demo days. And also it's already downloaded on my computer as opposed to Valhalla, which is not feel. All that said, let's get going. I'll pull it up now. After I adjust this. Okay. I don't think I need to be up here for this, but I'm up here, so unless it's inconvenient for the actual structure of the game UI, I'm gonna stay up here. Why not? Oh. Zaum Studio OU. Publisher. Also, the song that I played for the non-stream song of the day or non-playlist song of the day. There's another one that I wanted to play. There's this artist called Prod Beauty or something on TikTok. I don't follow them, but I saw. Actually, no spoilers. I will probably play it for another day. I just didn't want to play it today. That's what I'm trying to make. Setting the graphics, please. Windowed mode. Windowed mode. Hardcore mode. I don't think I'm ready for that. Camera mode? What does that do? Yes, please replace copyrighted pieces of music. Twitch integration, what does that do? Create polls so the viewers can influence gameplay. I mean, sure, why not? Oh, Twitch token. I don't even. Okay, right. Maybe next time. Did I change? Oh, display mode. There it is. Can I make a window, please? Thank you. Yippee. Now you guys will be able to see too. Wow. Discotheque. Elective course. Let's go. What are we already doing? What is this? Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Okay, so 5 int. The others, both of the others have 1 int, first of all. Sensitive is also dumb. He's just like intuitive, I guess. 1 psi versus 5 psi, 2 psi. What's is motorics, right? Baffle, pain threshold, shivers. Volition, inland empire. Empathy, authority, suggestion, esprit de corps. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus. So you have 5 already. I guess. Oh, okay. So you get 5 points to this probably that you can allocate to these things when you start the game. Plus Inland Empire. Right, I get it. And coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. I only know one thing about this game, and that's if your physical whatever is too low, you could die within like the first couple of moves, essentially. Trying to do something essential to your day. But I don't think any of these are outright kill you. Maybe there's after you beat the game. Oh, but you can create your own. Okay. You can allocate them yourself. That's how that person died. They probably put like no points into physique. Like 1 point in physique, which caused them to have a heart attack and die. In game. In a video game. Literally. And so really the only benefit to this is that you have pre-allotted point. Like I want to do Thinker, honestly, but I don't. It sounds like he's gonna be essentially like a smartass. Like very smart, pisses people off, but understands the world really well. You know? If I create my own character, then what? Oh, gigantic. All right. I think I want to do something that's like balanced in these two. And we'll take one out of motoric. So no fighting. Or take one out of this one and put it in this one. Or all three. 3 is all the way down. Either that or have to make one of them. I mean, it could be funny if he's less agile. There's probably some specific skill checks that I will definitely fail by making him not agile, but like not strong, but agile. Mm. Like kind of a dick, kind of smart, fairly muscular, but agile for some reason. Quite agile for no particular reason. I think this would be funny. So that's what we're doing. Demo. Playing it as a demo, so let's go. Now I have to allocate points. I do enjoy this art. Very... Okay, right, okay. I have to wait. So, electrochemistry, can you tell me what that means? What does that refer to? Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. That's very specific. No? Jerk off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organ. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Well. Curious. These are so... The descriptions of these are so powerful while still giving you no information about how they're going to be applied. You know? Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. That's what Inland Empire is? I thought the name of the place the game takes place in is Inland Empire. I guess we'll find out what it actually is shortly. Empathy. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. So this is put these together in Half-Light and Authority. And then just basically be Homelander, I guess. Connect to Station 41. Oh, understand cop culture. Our men and women play the puppet master. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world, logic. Encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes make laws of physics work for the law. Hmm, hmm. I could see where like rhetoric and drama would make sense together, right? Perhaps aligned with encyclopedia. That would make sense. It makes sense that encyclopedia is the freebie that they give you for the intellect build, because it makes sense with basically everything on here. It aligns with all of it. So what if deduce the world with the art of persuasion? An encyclopedia. So not just for crime scenes, right? Like this actually though would be helpful considering oh Jesus, there's more. Visual Cool for forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. Visual calculus versus you not only in the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, from that trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you. You may be so absorbed in your mind diorama that you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes be difficult without outside help. I see. So maybe we'll need it. Perhaps. I was like, oh, these descriptions are really like evocative and cool. There is more. Cool for creatives, psychedelic fanciers, and critics. Conceptualization has a special role it wants you to play in this world. Not the role of a cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts from Jan Karp's postmodernist carpery to Revachol's arabesque architectural style. Derridada? Derridada, sorry. And even the concept of hardcore. And then importantly, add your own contribution to these works. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It is ostentatious, demanding, grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you will be unable to see the world in a creative light. You will be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage, and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, take on ingenious personas, and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forgery and deceit. Forgery? I'm gonna look that up. Is it a French word? Character forgery. Disposition of a person that does. I don't know much French. It's like disposition d'une personne à tromper, à tuer par des ruses, perfides, policiers. It's like Ruses, I'm assuming, is like jokes or pranks or. But perfidious and odious go like a dickhead. Someone with a character of forbe. I don't know what forbe means though. But forbery is like a descriptive form of it. Someone with a character of that. But it seems like it's someone who doesn't, based on my limited understanding of French, disposition of a person who does like ruses and things that are odious. Odious is, I don't know if that actually means odious or closely translates to odious, but like a dickhead. A dickhead. Right, anyway. Anyway. Where were we? And deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics, bouts of paranoia, for to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is a vanity. However, below drama, you cannot lie, or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who is soon going to be lying simply under acts. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? What was that double entendre intended? Or was that double entendre intended? Or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable. Which is to say, one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Nay, impossible. Encyclopedia makes you a know-it-all, turning your mind into a database of facts. It enables you to draw on these facts innately, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things related and unrelated to your case. Who knows when the history of a cigarette brand will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer, or when knowledge of a pre-revolutionary gun might save a life. Pardon me. High levels encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you a crucial breakthrough, more often it will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. Low levels of encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Without any background knowledge, hopping is going to be tough. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. The bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You'll be very proud, and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. Those blinded by their own brilliance often miss important clues. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle, even if you find the pieces. Good luck putting them together. I'm gonna jump through these real quick. It's quite a lot of reading. There's a lot here. Am I gonna read 24 different prompts? 24 different blurbs? Maybe. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system and improves your health. One of the two health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets. Well, why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already. The flesh of a cop will often be tested, and if it doesn't pass, it dies. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling, to the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy ways. Full-on self-destructive behavior. The low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Physical instrument is not only your muscles and your skeleton, but it is your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution to thriving and surviving in a physical world. At high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones, and it makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to curl iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Indeed, engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in either state. Quite dramatic. Electrochemistry. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, beast longing to be unleashed, the wolf inside, one of them anyway, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics. That's okay. Electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure, an unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bandy straw in either hand. With a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself to truly belong to the streets. The supernatural ability, old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though, you'll seldom hear the city speaking to you, and if you cannot hear it, how will you ever save it? Half-light is your fight or flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart, fear that urges you to act before it's too late. Act ever again. No, before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It's the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, half-light makes you ultra-attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready, always, to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking, and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Interesting, because the way that it seemed before was just like aggressive id kind of energy, and it is fight or flight, but it's more, reading the longer description, it's like hypervigilance combined with adrenaline, you know? It's like fear and paranoia and hypervigilance with power behind it. Interesting. All right, I know which of these I want at least. I think I'm gonna go with endurance, physical instrument, and half-light. Maybe? This is kind of like the wild card one, I guess. Muscle men, bare knuckle brawlers, gym teacher. Fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, women batteries, unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. High flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Cool for city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, genuinely supernatural. High-strung investigators, shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Surprise haters? Surprise hater, what does that mean? Oh man. Like, I wish I knew a little bit more. I don't care if I know actually that much about the game, but I just kind of I don't know. The choices here are very interesting because the balance you strike is always going to be lacking something. Something that feels significant, but I guess you can add points later on, right? So what if instead of endurance, do 1 pain threshold? Wait, what? +1. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Pain threshold. Physical instrument. Neglecting endurance. Oh, okay, I see. What? No. What? No. What? The Furies are at home in the mirror. It's their address. Even the clearest water deep enough can drown. Take me back. I don't wanna.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious for immense in it.
Sorry, I should
No
have
larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
This is because I didn't allocate any points.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Why?
Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. Do you really? The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
I need to move. I need to move to the other side of the screen. Sorry, guys. Just a moment.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Right, the tragedy here is we really do need to allocate these points, and I feel like we're going to go through this entire sequence and then have to do it again when he inevitably dies because I didn't allocate any points. Sorry for wasting everyone's time. We'll be back in a moment. Oopsie doopsie. It said confirm. I assumed it was confirming that one, that singular addition. Not confirming the entire layout. We didn't even finish reading all of it. I didn't read any of the yellow ones or the purple ones. What a mess. All right, get over here. You guys missed this last time. I didn't have the game up. Big apologies. Right, new game. Let's get back into this bullshit. 3 here. That was what we had. Hey, now, quickly. Also, know how this worked? So you can only pick one. You're applying all of the points to one. No, you're not. Okay. Exactly this. What are these that I want? Drama seems like interesting. If you have drama, you might not need visual calculus. Like, visual calculus makes sense. You don't have like other skills available to you to figure out what's going on. Like you can just kind of deduce it without even actually using logic. Rhetoric. Hi, Lenkoram. Welcome, viewers from Lenkoram. Hey. Welcome, welcome. I think it's shout out. Then injecting. Oh my gosh. Thank you for following. Hi. Hello. Just getting started here. What were you playing? I hope this is the right input. Might not have been. Sorry, guys. Teenage ex-colonist. What? What's that game about? Genuinely. Child growing up in an exo colony. So well written, the art is fantastic. It's super inclusive. Ridiculously inclusive. It sounds really dope. Sounds very fun. What? Is the second? Oh, wait. Is it Lian Korem? I put L and then lowercase l. I did? How come it didn't? I'm doing something wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, let's try it one more time. Once more. Maybe because I put it in that way? Yes. That was my fault. Not even your fault at all. You're welcome. Thanks for the raid. I hope you guys have a great time here. This is my first time playing. Obviously, we're at the very beginning. I've already accidentally confirmed without allocating you any points. So we're off to a great start. I've read both of these already. I'm going to read these to kind of get a feel for what they do. And then we're going to pick our skill sets and have fun and have a good time. Happy lurking. Thanks again. Volition urges you to be a good guide to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, feed a bottle between a pair of legs or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. Oh, the other one is endurance. I see. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. Bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. That's like Shivers, kinda, or visual calculus. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of investigations if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. How will you shape the cosmos? Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps as hidden sadness, you could coax out a little more. Okay, so this could replace drama, maybe? A strange joy from someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment that could return to harm you later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. High levels authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Esprit de corps is the very spirit of policing the Kopfgeist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without esprit de corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand the remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations, remarks that might just save your life. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. People think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas in the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt, after all. At high levels, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and you'll know it, even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone both during the day and at night. Okay, so I'm limited in what I can pick on this one. I suppose volition would be a good thing to go with. Then I'll go with one of the ones that like allows influence. That way I can not worry about trauma on this side. Like empathy would replace drama. Even if I can't lie, I can only lie if I have drama. And empathy allows you to see, like perceive when other people are performing essentially in the same way that drama does without giving you the access to lying. So, can I do both? Like, how do I apply these points? What are we doing here? Did I just understand how this is supposed to work? Like, can I only apply this thing to one thing? Unset the signature, take it off. Back. The way I thought this worked was you're putting these points in here and then you can apply them in here. But I guess you're actually just choosing a secondary signature that has nothing to do with these. Solitary singular signature. How do I take this shit off? Remove it. Okay. Now I understand. Alright, let's read these last. I can decide what one thing I want to put points into. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms innately. Want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Well, ditto. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you've a weapon in your hand. But once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting because when the guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Perception wants you to be open to the world, with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. It enables you to take in what others don't notice. Little wad of bills hidden away in the sugar bowl. The odor of a perp hiding between the floorboards, the gulp of the suspect after claiming they've nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you are going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, bullets, also sucker punches of the verbal kind. To be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity lets you connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellectual skills. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At low levels, though, you won't be the one shooting first. Probably means you won't be shooting at all. Savoir-faire? I don't speak any French. Fair warning. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. Urges you to be disco. What? Flip by others in Samuran boxing style, then tumble out the back with an unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop, whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, savoir-faire makes you the king of cool, which is as much as say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then you'll get the full treatment whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines, to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the motor of a Kinema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or how to how to refigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? Why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you'll have a crucial part of the world cut off from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, how can you solve it? Composure wants you to not crack, or at least it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure as well. It keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit. Why disco? A lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed late night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. With low composure, though, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out, and the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion police. Okay. So we're only picking one. I feel like, considering the fact that I don't have many points set up for this one, I should pick one in this category, but which one? I think Inland Empire would be interesting. But maybe for like a second run of the game, when you kind of understand what's going on and you want a deeper level of perspective. Let's add like a hint of suggestion. That'll allow me to not have to do some of the more like either aggressive or differently manipulative things. Like it'll save up that space for something more interesting. Just my opinion. How do I get the thing back? Give me my options back. Thank you. I guess that's all it is, right? Just one signature. We'd already partially started this, but then I thought I did it wrong, so I went back. The Furies are at home in the mirror, is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
And actually, I thought that this came up because I'd fucked up so badly that he'd like, I don't know, died in his sleep or something, and you couldn't actually continue or start the game.
Ever.
Turns out I was wrong.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle. Soaking in some lurid acidic
Soaking in sauce.
Bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
So we did like plunging back into the fathomless deep before. I kind of want to see if we can actually get information about the ex-wife.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the Abyssopelagic Zone.
Abyssopelagic Zone.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will. The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Yeah.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
I also have a headache, but it's from aspartame. That said, I'm still drinking it because it's the only liquid I have available to me in this room. Apologies.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
For a second, I thought he was not wearing underpants. I'm still not quite sure. No, got on underpants. I was like, is it underpants or is it a tan line? Could have been either. It's empty. Wore out the tape while the song was playing. That's a pretty big tape. What? Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Did you vomit in the tub? What happened here? Bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Alright, you wanna turn off the... sink? Oh, no, we gotta click again. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Well. Wanna turn off the hot water so you don't waste it? Turn it off. Turn it off. Take responsibility for yourself. Alright, take the shirt. A white satin shirt.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the
Horrific
blades.
necktie. A white check? You may retry it. Turn the fan
The
off.
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Yeah, don't die.
You reach out to grab the tie.
Ooh.
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from
I
moving
only have 3 health points.
for quite a long time. still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes.
Oh, thanks.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Well, draw my tie on with a Sharpie. No one will notice. Because I have the persuasion perk. That's how it works, right? That's the whole point. Slick? Yes, exactly. Where's the line drawn betwixt pant and man? Truly, truly. They were very similar in tone. Can we open the door, or can I go outside?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring.
Whirling in
The number
rags.
1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
At least you got room number 1. Congrats. Alright, I just want to check something here. I applied that. Can I... Now I can level these. I guess I should have leveled them before trying to grab the tie and I wouldn't have lost health, but I got the health back. Fine. They didn't let me die. Well, let's go with suggestion. Visual calculus seems like an 8. Paired with encyclopedia would make things a lot simpler. Like if I do visual calculus, encyclopedia, and rhetoric, I don't necessarily even need logic. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. I have no idea. Can I level it? I can't. So what are these points for? It's just my base? I clearly misunderstood. I was like, maybe I have to wait until I get into the game and then I can allocate the point. No, actually, that's not it at all. Okay, cool. River zone of control. 0 centigrade black ice warning. It's quite cold. That's quite slick, actually.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated face away from me. You addressed me. Why am I going to be rude?
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not, unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days, on official police business, no less.
Got so drunk he forgot what his job was.
Couldn't say.
Who am I?
In truth,
What am I
so
doing
far,
here?
Mostly drinking.
Well, yes. Clearly. In the bathtub. Also, for some reason. Suggestion. Challenging 12? What the? Try the expression? Let's not. What if we fucking didn't? Okay? Slow down. I just remembered what my job was.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
The way they highlighted it in bright red. It's like, I'm not doing that.
Of course.
Actually.
Be careful, officer.
It's too early. We've just
They
started.
don't like the police around here.
She probably would have slapped me anyway.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a
Reactions.
light glinting off her eyes. You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
I guess.
Yes. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world,
Disgraced from the
divided
capital of
into
the
zones of
world.
control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Interesting.
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. It's 51. The
Century?
current century?
Well,
Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. There was the usual ruckus, loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
that's when I started vomiting.
A slow, sad song started playing.
Oh.
Like organ music
Just kidding.
on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now, it was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me. Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Well, it does look like that's what happened. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Fair
A
enough.
window was smashed. The tape player
I
probably.
didn't even look at the window.
The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. Glad to have been of assistance.
In addition of this newspaper, Tremont. And I can look at things. Okay, well, I can't WASD down the stairs, unfortunately. I'll be afraid to say weird things. I know who this guy is. I've seen the fan arts.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Obscured by the hangover. Well, discard thought. Interesting.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
You say so.
Through a PA system. By other people. You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find out how the song goes first, though. Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Is that hygienic? This is a bar, right? This is an eating establishment.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koari's Skua."
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Fair enough.
He's very animated all of a sudden.
I've pissed
This
him off.
seems like a touchy subject.
Time to be a dickhead.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know... Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room.
I see.
Maybe you even negotiated the strike. Oh, it's not? You're right. It's not.
Fair. I'm sure you could use that kind of behavior to get into a fight with someone, but not with this guy in particular. Water cooler, slay. So does this picture get more clear at any point, or is it just... Is this just the artistic representation of his soul? Like, what? I'm just asking. Glimpse of the Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, and some red pennants. Sure. That's all reserved for doors open 16 o'clock. 1500. The door is bolted. The sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Soft purr of an electric something or other. Can no longer be heard because I didn't read it quickly enough. How are you?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Damn. Polite, but did not want to talk to me. This roll pinball machine is unplugged. Really? It is interesting that, like, you can WASD, but essentially, in order to avoid getting stuck on things, it's better to click. Because most areas aren't actually traversable. Closed for the winter. It's winter outside. We're learning so much. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid spilling out. A man sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a...
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay, inspect doesn't mean steal.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Thanks. Low chance of success. Give myself a heart attack trying to do something here. Why does inspect mean steal? Let's... Fuck it.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Alright. High chance of success. No. I mean, maybe I'll regret that later, but I didn't want to, so I didn't do it.
A bespectacled man in an orange
Fine, I have
bomber
the power of
jacket
persuasion.
is tapping his foot on the floor.
We'll get where we
Looks
need
like
to go.
he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
You're blank?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't know who I am. 58%, why not?
Concentration makes you squint your eyes.
I lived.
Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
Oh.
You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I sure haven't.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Why am I still answering
Right.
this question?
And the interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
From the tree?
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Mm-hmm. Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? Sure. But did you take it down from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
I fear it is.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
My physical health is not what you would call great,
where it has been
So I
hanging
can't be
for
climbing
7
trees
days
and
straight. We should
pulling
go there
full-grown
as soon
bodies
as we
out
are
of
done
it.
talking to the owner.
Sorry. 7 days. Okay, I think we might be bad at our jobs. I think we might be bad at our job. I mean, I guess he's not bad at his job, but also he didn't get the body out of the tree either, so maybe we're both bad. Yeah, I guess so.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Is it possible to jog? Yes.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I see.
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Yes.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Imagine living in a neighborhood called Jamrock. It's kind of hard, actually.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Sounds good.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
That's why it's bolted closed.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
I see.
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
I see.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
About the house?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
I feel like it's probably not that reason.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him? I mean, he doesn't seem particularly amenable to the concept of the strike or the union. I could just ask him this to be a dickhead.
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Sorry. Had to do it.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your
Pissing him
business.
off is actually too much fun. Because of none of your business? Well, she's she's not a witness. She didn't watch them do it, but she reported the crime.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person?
She's the
Get
person
over
who
it.
reported the crime. I guess
Let's go.
that's important.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? What's reality? 58%. You got it last time. I think we're gonna fail this one, but let's give it a shot anyway.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice.
With a light jog as well.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
We gotta go around the back. Giant broken fence. Are you guys? No, you're not. Get out of here, kid. Stop it.
Kuno's got this.
Can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid,
Oh,
then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
what?
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Well,
It's love it in the dick.
whoa. Relax.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Are you high? You're 12 years old. Relax. Why are you doing speed and throwing rocks at dead bodies? Get out of here. Go to school. Both of these things. Be
Can't
better.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Questionable.
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
I guessed correctly. Wow.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning,
Who could have
Kuno!
known?
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno!
A rake? Are you gonna hit me with a rake?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Are you guys both high?
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Go to school. Go back to school. Oh my god.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno!
Open the
Says we're fucking
schools.
each other.
What? No. What? That's not. I don't want to hang out with this miscreant.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
I
What you
am,
got,
though,
huh?
glad that I
Show me what you got.
survived getting yelled at by him. Didn't have a heart attack.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
What is he dribbling? His heartbeat? Oh no, he's just pretending. He's pretending to dribble. I'm sorry. The body, what do you know about it? The crime scene? Both of these questions would be kind of useful, but because this might lead to knowledge about how like movements in the area.
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Bruh.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Kuno knows shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone? Not the popo phone. What are we doing? Alright.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Damn, I think this play's about us.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
I didn't think that a 12-year-old child killed this man or woman.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Is that the only word you guys know? No offense. Actually, I guess you know it in another language as well, so there's that.
Kuno's Kuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Yeah.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing?
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Bruh.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
I'm screaming.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's
gonna-
in Kuno! Somebody, please!
We're gonna get kicked in the dick. Don't punch him.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Don't punch him. I don't have the physical strength to punch him. I might die.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
See, now if you'd gone to therapy, you would know that that's projection. But you didn't, and here we are. Anyway. I want to go back to that thought. I didn't act on it. No? Taunting this kid?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He's gonna kick me in the dick.
you're nothing.
Oh,
You're a
good.
joke to
Okay,
Kuno.
good.
Kuno laughs at you.
I was worried.
King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
Alright, guys.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Have a lovely day. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy a human being imposes. The kid's ladder is rickety, but I can use it to climb up there. Wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Alright.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle.
I
The
see.
body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Legendary. Legendary. Critical failure, I fear. What is that? Why is it so... What? The smell of a dead body.
Active decay. It's
Yeah.
okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
That's not helpful. How am I supposed to... What am I supposed to use to get the body down? Oh, go back. The winch is that not helpful to me? What's the point of going back here?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or... Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably...
Alright. Now... I do have a bill to pay. Okay. Something else out here I could use to get the body down? Folks, some child. Or a small
Hello,
lady.
Sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Oh, a child. Look, I didn't want to be offensive. It could be a very short woman. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is
My
your
name is Annette,
name?
sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's
How old are
inside
you?
minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir.
Great
I'm
job.
happy to help Mum out with the store.
Important question. I think those other
I
kids
do
should
my
be at school
studies
too,
at
but I
home
don't
at
think
the
they're
moment.
going.
I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Uh-oh. I would say school is important.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You
Alright, so
succeed.
at least you're still going to school. Just not right
there
now.
is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Cursed in the way
Good
that
to hear
makes
it's going
them say
well.
that
Nothing to
no
worry about.
business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I mean, there's probably reason to look into it.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
Probably doesn't know anything about this.
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the
Oh,
cellar.
the store closed.
Don't really know what's there. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Are there... Oh, it is. Actually, there's a clock here.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, thanks.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Not really, to be honest.
Why not?
Huh?
Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
Oh my god. Let's not be fucking rude. And I didn't just walk in. But I'm not particularly... I don't think she has much information to offer. She's not, like, hanging out around here doing wild shit.
What's wrong with her? Can't she do
Nothing's
anything
wrong
right?
with her. She's doing fine. She's doing a great
As
job.
a young girl should be. With
Yeah.
the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
Let's move on.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
Not exactly. I wanted to talk to you about it.
She smiles and nods, seemingly.
National Days of Lake Trout. Yum. Sports magazine.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wirral?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin
D&D
Compendium, 2nd
something?
edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with
Yes,
intricate cover art,
it is.
The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? A towering mountain of colorful board game boxes and Wirral codices.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't feel as if I have any kids. I'm not sure though.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Too broke for that. Too broke for conquest, I fear.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Molten candy. Okay, let's look upstairs before we look through the secret door. Get in trouble, probably. Wait, picture book. Tome of Fascist Magic? Yeah. What the fuck? What kind of establishment you running here, lady?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Okay.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. By one, High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Oh, you guys get down in Revachol. Okay.
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce. I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Innocentic power, does that have to do with the Inland Empire?
A very influential historical figure, but surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system. creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
They sure do.
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I'm too broke to learn about innocence. Damn. Can't play the violent civilization game. I can't learn about
These shelves are
things.
overburdened with books from the same series.
Dick
You see
Mullen.
the name, Dick Mullen. Over, a couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring.
I can't afford any of these books. I might as well just leave. Let's sneak into the back room.
You see a set of tattered curtains
Now get
blocking
the hell
the
outta
way to
here.
another room. A strange cage-like trinket.
Where am I supposed to get
dangles
money
from the
from?
curtains.
Hi, Hart. How you doing?
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Fish.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
You can't buy any books, so
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
of course.
Nothing. Now please go back to
What am I
She
to do?
speaks oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Cage-like trinket?
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and
Well, from
straw.
bones.
Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
What the hell is going on?
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Okay.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done. if you decide to open
Parapsychologically
them.
speaking.
I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I don't care and you can't stop me. Well, I'll think about it for a while. I guess inevitably I have to open it.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you.
That's not what
Now
you said.
Please step away from the curtains.
Just said.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Alright, I usually don't do dickhead options in games like this, but I feel like... Not that it's warranted, but we're just demoing the game anyway, so what the hell. Rip
You
them apart,
see a
slowly
dimly lit
open
room
them.
full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
What? It's a hairdryer. Yeah. I'd say in a portrait of David Bowie. More or less.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before
For
you.
all intents and purposes,
covered in
yes.
dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Pain threshold. I'm about to die. Well, gotta have some fun.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
But challenging 12 versus your total 11. Oh, we were kind of close. Unfortunate. Bye.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Not at
I
all.
warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
I see.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed. Only an echo. No one is there.
What is this
A
place?
hollowed out, dark echo.
Spooky. I'll be back. Inoperable, right? Who are these guys? What? Oh, sorry. I mean to interrupt your game. The hell are you playing, by the way?
No shame. Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
Also, let me know if the volume of the game is not high enough. I tried to make it fairly even without being much louder than me.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Okay.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it.
Oh.
Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Yep.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game.
I was
They
made for
wouldn't
this.
know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Hey, be nice. Why is his inner monologue such a dickhead? I mean, like, a well-spoken dickhead, but a dickhead nonetheless. I gotta win the game first. And then I can ask them questions. They'll respect me more. (92%) and you
This
failed it?
felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's
Harry,
breast.
what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? I don't think
Mon
he's
Dieu.
okay.
Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Oh, okay.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass? Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
I have many questions.
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike in my cop is if I knew, I would not be afraid. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Mm.
Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership,
I see.
and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
So, first of all, Carabinier, what job title is that? And second of all, communards is supposed to be like a combination of communist and canard, I guess. Person who doesn't know any French here. I think that's kind of funny. Very creative. Carabinier. Occupation? Carabinier is a type of light cavalry armed with a carbine. I see. Carbine, musket, or rifle. Commonplace by the beginning of the Napoleonic Wars in Europe. Interesting. What's... Follow-up question. Is there actually a connection with Carabinier the job and Carabinier the accessory? Probably not. It comes from the German word, meaning carbine hook. But it's because it's a device used to attach carbine rifles to the belts of military people, soldiers. Very interesting. We learned something today. Don't you love that? I love that. Use artillery fire against them. Maybe you can do this history lesson later. No, tell me more.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Okay, so the communists attempted to take over the government, but were repelled. And then... But they're still, sympathies to that effect.
Like
so much so that this town is basically run by the Union.
Propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
Suicide sex cult.
We
What?
didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
I see. Okay, so the bookkeeper, the bookstore lady is not aligned with the communist sympathies of the town, city. All right. That makes sense. That's what the suzerain game, I'm assuming, is representative of that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. And to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
I see.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Operation Deathblow?
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
08. I see.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Sheesh.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Sorry.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
I see. Okay, so Martinez is also just a part of the city of Revachol.
Well,
overall.
it's your own damn fault. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
I see.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
Thinking men
Present
have
one.
opinions. Soft socialists paving the way for hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. This coalition's quite capable. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing I don't think I just do. I mean, this is what they're saying. This is going to piss him off, actually. This is going to make him quite upset. Are we stupid? We're not stupid. We have 3 points in intelligence. Let's rile him up.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains.
Oh no.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Is it?
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already?
Oh, okay.
They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's borders when it happened.
Well.
When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Legendary composure. Low chance of success. I mean, if I do this, I'll lose morale, but I have magnesium in my pocket.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Hey, at least I didn't lose anything.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven. Although he was a clown.
I didn't ask about him, but I got the details
But he was
anyway.
our clown.
He was a clown.
And to
He
mourn.
was our clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
And I guess I could go all the way. Oh, because I can't go back and do it. That's fine.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition.
Who are you?
Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups. It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
No piss. No piss, thank you.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus.
What did we do? So you're minding your own business, trying to get some detective work done, when suddenly a voice emerged from within you and told you you're a wuss. A namby-pamby, a sissy, a limp jellyfish. This voice has zero gender sensitivity and even less empathy for underwhelming athletic performance. Try to purposefully piss it off. See if it teaches you something. Pretend you don't know the difference between a double and a single support phase in the discipline of hammer throw. It hates that. Intense workout? Research time 40 minutes? Is it 40 minutes real time or 40 minutes in game? THC. What's going on here? Alright, so these are other... Oh, okay, so these are like... They're not achievements, but they're like things that you can... Apricot chewing gum scented one? Okay, alright. I don't know what these are, actually, so... Internalize? Could I not have done that? Need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Ah yes, that one. Affect the victim's body. Did that. What your badge wishing. We did not do that. Where's your car? And then also we need to get the crowbar to the RCM. We know who it is, but we just can't find her. Right. Oh my god, I have more outfit items? Not on my person. Also, we got some... We did get experience points, but we can't apply them, I guess. One is from items. -1. What's fucking up my... What's fucking me up? How do I fix it? My shirt? What if I take the shirt off? No shirt. Oh, it's because the shirt smells bad. Can I wash it? Right, I really give you no clothes off. Level. Another structure. Mystery. Okay. Well, good to know. Avoir fait. I'm gonna try to pronounce things in French. Don't get too upset if I do it poorly, please. Be kind. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Damn. Your car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine, that toy from Oblivion.
What the hell are you talking about?
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a
It's a
radio
car.
microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Nice.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
White suede.
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
I see.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective? An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
I didn't really mean to go down this path, but here we are. Oh, really?
Yes, sorry about that. The Caprice Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Well.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay.
A
Get the
metallic
toolbox
drawer
first.
slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Flashlight, I think the chain cutters might be
The
of
handles
use.
are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Yeah, I figured. Flashlight, sure.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Right, we'll be back. All kinds of things going on. I mean, should I not get the body first and then look at all this crap? Talk to all these people? Another one?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. the jam, my man?
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs
I see.
agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no
You
way
don't really know
in
anything
or
about
out.
it in particular.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Certainly.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
Interesting. My rights. Your mother.
Yes, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
So, they are self-managing. They have their own, like, functional union. Like, they do operate control over their own labor to some degree. Sounds like.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Of course.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like
Oh,
that.
wow. Okay. No wonder you're so cool. Or keeping so cool. You're under arrest. Ridiculous.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This
Yeah.
haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Can I have a tracksuit?
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Why do I keep playing games with myself? It's because this is a demo and I don't care what happens.
In his eyes,
That's insane.
our familiar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
I mean, gimme it though, I guess.
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the
What's the
horizon.
roll? I got exactly 13. Okay.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Be extremely honest.
Hunted? By what? An ex-wife? Sinister presence. Wow, that sounds really bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage.
Maybe it does though? It was like implied that it was an ex-wife or connected to an ex-lover, something. Let's not spook him though.
Yeah. In marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. I hope we're doing our best to keep ours together, but anything can happen. Look, man, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Great, give me a tracksuit. Now.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, worth a shot. Where are we going? Humanox, okay. No one lives here.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
What's going on? Oh, this is the strike. Picket line. Food place?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
Yeah, I saw it.
I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Real.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get...
Thank you. My head is about
Salts.
to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Excuse me?
I wasn't trying to click on that one.
She shifts in her seat.
He clearly has nothing to do with it particularly.
Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This...
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Coach physical instrument.
Here we go. Oh, okay, it is 40 minutes in game time.
How did you know all those hammer throw techniques?
I don't know,
How
I'm
do
just
you
good
know
like
how
that.
to hold a discus? Or the World Youth record in discus? Something doesn't add up here. This mushy thing between your ears didn't know the name of the city you're in, but it comes loaded with trivia about the correct chin position of a shot-put ball. Could it be that? Shut up, namby-pamby. This train of thought ends abruptly. It's leg day. Straighten your rhombus muscle. It's shirts versus skins. Take your shirt off, Namby. Your skins.
Okay. I guess I have to take my shirt off. And put the gloves on. What? Put the gloves on? Put the gloves on. Don't put me off. I don't know if that was actually a command that I have to follow or not, but I did it. Alright, let's get the trash can first. The dumpster. What? Okay, nice. Equip. Held?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
This doesn't look good. This seems dangerous.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Oh!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face, like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Damn. It is good soup.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
I don't know about that. Okay. So, we've technically completed our first playthrough of Disco Elysium. Well done, we did it. It is interesting that it actually just ends it and doesn't like load back in. I do wonder if the other times that you end up dying, it always ends with the same story, or as you get more things done, do you gain access to more parts? Took my shirt off. That was supposed to help my physical instrument abilities.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
How am I supposed to cut this? I can't climb it. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, do you want to climb it?
Fuck does Kuno care?
You want to take this super cool bolt cutter and climb that tree and cut the body down? It'd be so dope. Oh, because I backed down earlier, it's even worse. Fantastic.
The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno's patience here?
Get lost!
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed! Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
All right.
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a
In the
fucking
library.
dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
It's yours?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Kuno?
I don't know.
Look at that fucking fuck does.
The lieutenant.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't...
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Sweet. Alright, I need to... we can't get this body down right now. I guess we should just call Sylvie and try not to die. Can I eat food to like increase my health? I might be in danger.
Welcome to Revachol.
Right off the bat.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while
Whoa.
your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Well...
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Mm.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Gaslighting?
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually
Makes it
my
imminent.
job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month.
A month.
2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples. Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Well,
Oh, not much anymore.
I'm sorry.
I'm here to pick up some cargo, but apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Well,
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
All right, buddy.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn Kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other
Kips is a racial slur.
They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Good to know. I've made up my mind want to hear it.
It's what the Kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen?
Oh my god, no, he's a never mixed TikToker.
You might end up with a new subrace.
Oh.
With unknown characteristics.
Get me out of here.
Extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Don't push your luck, Runt.
I'm taller than you. Shut up.
Coach, physical instrument.
Alright, this is the thing where I was told to take my shirt off. I don't think it actually solved anything. I don't think it actually helped me. That's alright.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Okay. Gila raincoat. No.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the rain.
Do you sell food? Can I use food to recover health? Or only get it back when I go to sleep or something?
Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier.
I think so.
It doesn't.
Oh, alright. Well, I guess I'm unked. I'm unk and chopped. Sorry, guys. I thought it was cool.
You mean this?
Yes?
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Also gay.
Looks like it
Oh,
also
that's
has
good.
something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Does it?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny.
It has the word police in it, so it must be
It's about
interesting.
who's the most stylish. No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion
Valid.
police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. I don't know, really long. Uh-huh.
Right, I can't buy food. But maybe I can? I have 40
The tin
cents.
machine
I
stands
just
in
forgot,
the
sorry.
corner. A
Oh,
sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
it's alcohol though. Does alcohol improve my health or just my morale?
Oh, that's the time.
All I can afford is liquor, so you gotta keep it moving.
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear
Oh,
outside,
never
like
mind.
bottles or whatever.
Or is it Alco
and put it in
Achieve?
the machine, then it gives you money.
It's recycling. Okay.
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
Alright, well... I mean, it says Alco Achieve, so I thought it was where I can get alcohol. My bad. Not that he needs to be drinking anyway. Let's talk to the people on strike. Oh, never mind.
We have a right to work.
Can I talk to anyone other than you? Fuck. Well, let's hear what you think is going on, I guess.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Yes? Broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Stripes. Oh, right.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds comfort. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work! Maybe you should ask them the question.
No one else will talk to me.
Why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
What is a strike? Yeah, sure.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches
Oh,
get their act
brother.
together, decide to pull out
This
honest
guy.
work for other people.
Alright, cool.
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights,
Mm.
while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Of course.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union Fox don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yes.
No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
I will in a second.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Obviously.
Let us work! We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers. Not like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. What's it to you?
Curiosity, routine, or an accusatory quip.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. I came to help. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Well, I got what I needed, I guess. So when the light goes out in the area, it means you've made a wrong decision and have to go back to change it? I'm not a scab. Don't worry.
kind of a worm, content with mere survival.
A kind of a
Take
worm.
on, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Well,
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
somewhere in the ground.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Hmm.
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I see.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north?
I guess you don't know about the dead body.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands.
Hmm.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
All right. Oh, I have to wait until I'm out of this. Alright, so let's save. Not an extremely long stream today, but this game is really engaging. Very interesting. Yeah? I'm not sure. I think what we'll do, we're demoing this game today. We'll demo Valhalla next time, and then I'll decide which one I like the best. My schedule right now is a story game early in the week, followed by some form of spooky, uncomfy game, and then an action RPG after that. Action RPG so far right now is Lies of P. Been having a good time with it. Teaching myself mouse and keyboard. I'm a controller player. I'm a controller Souls game player. Mouse and keyboard is kind of fucking me up. And additionally, there's lots of little glitches that happen. I think because my computer isn't powerful enough to be streaming and also running the video game at the same time. It is what it is. As for the spooky game this week, I think we're going to play Shinkansen Zero. So if that sounds fun to you, if you like walking simulator, horror, games where you're looking for weird problems in the environment, that's what it's going to be. And otherwise, feel free to check me out on other socials. I've been posting a little bit more now because I'm doing the thing where you force yourself to post every time you go on TikTok. So I have to find things to post. I have to make content that's interesting. I make music, I draw, I post on Twitter sometimes. Feel free to stop by and look for me in any of those places. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Eat well, rest well, stay hydrated. Look out for people who can't look out for themselves. And stay safe. Have a great night.
Se ouviram gritos da noite, está hoje açoite pela madrugada.
dreams that you had. Promise, baby, I just wanna make it sin. I'm about to crash with my people in the back. Promise I like it like that. 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 Promise I can't let them know why I hit them up again. Old friends, smoke what we used to pass. Conversation with dirty, needles in your skin. I'm about to crash with the people that you had. Promise I like it like that. 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 I'ma tell my friends, tell your baby we all going outside. Sucking on dreams I had. Lights turn off, feel the time take on my back.